Are you ready to immerse yourself in the world of true crime? Look no further than the vast collection of crime documentaries you'll find in Netflix. From heists to murders and everything in between, we've compiled a list of the top 10 must-watch crime documentaries that will keep you on the edge of your seat, counting down from 10 to 1. Get ready for a wild ride as Bad Vegan takes you on a thrilling journey through the world of veganism and the dark underbelly of social media influencers. Bad Vegan follows the rise and fall of Sarma Melngailis, the former vegan queen of NYC and owner of the popular restaurant Pure Food and Wine.
In high school, she was a loner, and she had the sense that she's different, that she's special. The rules don't apply to her. Those are for other people who are all living in a straight society, and she can pull it off differently.
Melngailis' life takes a dark turn after she meets a mysterious man online who promises to help her expand her empire. She finds herself caught up in a web of deception and fraud that threatens to destroy everything she has built.
Anthony always hinted at things, but he'd never say anything directly. Say that he suddenly needed whatever it was, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, and for me that would feel like such a big amount, like that's a lot of money that I could do a lot with.
The documentary explores the shocking details of Melngailis' downfall, including the bizarre promises made by her online companion and the devastating consequences that follow. The story is a cautionary tale of the dangers of putting your trust in the wrong person and the high price that can be paid for fame and success. Casting JonBenet is not your average true crime documentary. It takes a fresh and innovative approach to exploring the notorious unsolved murder of JonBenet Ramsey, the 6-year-old beauty pageant queen whose tragic death has captivated the world for decades.
My name's Hannah, and I'm auditioning for the role of JonBenet Ramsey.
Casting JonBenet is a powerful commentary on our obsession with true crime and the way media coverage can shape public opinion. By exploring the various rumors and theories surrounding the case, the film raises thought-provoking questions about the nature of crime and our fascination with it.
The JonBenet Ramsey case is a case like we have never seen before. A case like I don't think any of you have ever seen before. There have been many stories and much speculation about who killed JonBenet.
So if you're a fan of true crime documentaries or just looking for something new and engaging to watch, casting JonBenet is definitely worth your time. It's a film that will leave you with a lot to think about and a deeper understanding of the complexities of human emotion and behavior. Get ready for the ultimate true crime binge watch with Murdaugh Murders, a Southern Scandal. This captivating documentary series tells the shocking and complex story of the Murdaugh family, a prominent legal dynasty in South Carolina, and their involvement in a series of murders that rocked the community.
After that, she drowned. Miley and Morgan sitting on a cooler in the very front of the boat. Morgan gets thrown forward, her hand gets crushed between the bridge and the boat.
Through interviews with family members, law enforcement officials, and local reporters, viewers will dive deep into the sordid details of the murders and the subsequent investigation. But this is more than just a whodunit. It's a study of power, privilege, and corruption in the American South.
The shootings happened out near the kennels, which were a short drive away from the main house. Maggie was shot multiple times in the chest and back. Paul is shot once in the chest, which is just a terrible...
As the layers of the story are peeled back, the audience will witness a web of secrets, lies, and cover-ups that spanned generations. The series explores the dark side of wealth and influence, and the devastating consequences of putting power above justice. Directed by the talented Skye Borgman, who brought you the award-winning Abducted in Plain Sight, Girl in the Picture is a riveting tale that will keep you at the edge of your seat and leave you speechless.
They thought this was his wife. They said they're married. And I'm like, no, that's her father. They're not married. And they said, no, honey, they're married.
Girl in the Picture dives into the haunting and enigmatic life of Sharon Marshall, a woman who suffered the sinister story of child abuse, kidnap, and manipulation for 30 years. This case is so intricate and unbelievable that Netflix has even created a companion podcast. giving you exclusive interviews and information not featured in the film.
I am Megan, and I am Sharon's birth daughter. I always knew that I was adopted, and it never felt weird until I discovered Matt's book.
At the heart of this documentary is the quest to unravel the truth about Sharon's identity, as it takes you on a roller coaster ride through a nightmarish world of twists and turns. With every revelation, you'll find yourself rewinding to catch your breath and reassemble the puzzle pieces of Sharon's life. And you're in for a wild ride with Keep, Sweet, Pray, and Obey, a fascinating and eye-opening documentary that takes you inside the secretive world of the FLDS Church. Follow the personal journeys of several women who have left the FLDS and are now trying to rebuild their lives.
I grew up believing that God would choose my partner. I got the call that the prophet was going to place me, and so I did not know who I was going to marry.
Through candid interviews and rare footage, Keep Sweet offers a rare glimpse into a closed-off community that practices polygamy and believes in absolute obedience to its leader. Learn about the challenges these brave women faced as they tried to escape the abusive and oppressive cult-like environment they grew up in.
Warren Jeffs was kicking families out of this community by the hundreds, and you had all these people that had been kicked out of their homes say, well, wait, I want to get my home back. And so people started moving back into the community.
Keep Sweet has received critical acclaim and was even shortlisted for the Academy Award for Best Documentary Feature. Its powerful message and emotional impact make it a must-watch for anyone interested in cults, religion, and the human experience. Get ready to enter the fascinating and mysterious world of The Staircase, a true crime documentary that chronicles the trial of Michael Peterson, a man accused of murdering his wife Kathleen Peterson.
The owl theory is a ridiculous theory. When you first hear it, you really have to get into the evidence in order to understand that it was actually possible.
Nobody thought of an owl at that time. Everybody just rushed to judgment and thought that this was a murder.
With unprecedented access to Peterson's defense team and the courtroom proceedings, The Staircase takes viewers on a journey through the twists and turns of this sensational murder case. The evidence is circumstantial, and the crime scene is bizarre, with Kathleen found dead at the bottom of a staircase in their Durham, North Carolina home.
I think that every single piece of evidence in the case is much more credibly explained by the owl theory than by a murder theory.
As the trial unfolds, we see how Peterson's defense team strategizes and navigates through the complicated legal system, while also getting a glimpse into the personal lives of those involved in the case. But the deeper we go, the more we uncover the dark secrets and hidden motives that lie beneath the surface. Be immersed in a chilling and suspenseful world with Night Stalker, The Hunt for a Serial Killer, a gripping true crime documentary that tells the story of the notorious Night Stalker, one of America's most feared serial killers.
Immediately, I knew it wasn't Joe. There was no answer, just still. Just fear.
Through interviews with detectives, victims, and witnesses, this documentary reconstructs the shocking crimes committed by Richard Ramirez, also known as the Night Stalker, who terrorized Southern California in the mid-1980s.
And so we've got a shoe print. Didn't know what shoe print it was yet, just knew that it was a shoe print. Once we found the sole pattern, we told two of our investigators, go find the shoe that matches it.
But Night Stalker is more than just a chronicle of a crime spree. It's also a fascinating look at the psychological makeup of a serial killer and the investigative techniques used to bring him to justice. With its eerie reenactments and haunting music, Night Stalker will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Looking for a true crime documentary that will leave you shocked and inspired? Look no further than Athlete A, the powerful film that uncovers the devastating abuse scandal in the world of competitive gymnastics.
If you receive a complaint of sexual misconduct, whether it be by a professional member or anyone that has a membership with USAG, do you turn it over to local authorities?
No.
Follow the gripping story of the brave journalists who uncovered the largest sexual abuse scandal in sports history and the courageous gymnasts who refused to stay silent. With heart-pounding interviews, never-before-seen footage, and shocking revelations, Athlete A will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Don't miss this riveting and important true crime documentary that exposes the dark underbelly of the sport and the inspiring heroes who fought for justice. Get ready for a gripping journey into a decades-old mystery with The Keepers, a true crime documentary series that explores the unsolved murder of Sister Catherine Sesnick, a beloved nun and teacher in Baltimore, Maryland.
Sister Kathy was my favorite teacher. I played guitar, so I had my guitar with me all the time. And Sister Kathy played guitar too, so I did a lot of practicing with her.
Through interviews with former students and colleagues of Sister Kathy, as well as journalists and law enforcement officials, The Keepers pieces together a shocking tale of abuse, corruption, and cover-ups that spans multiple decades and implicates some of the highest levels of the Catholic Church.
Following the autopsy, Romer soon found himself contemplating a likely scenario. A stranger had probably abducted Sesnick from the Edmondson Village Shopping Center on Edmondson Avenue near her apartment.
As the investigation unfolds, the audience is taken on a heart-wrenching journey, witnessing the devastating impact that Sister Kathy's murder had on those who knew and loved her. But it's also a story of resilience and determination, as a group of courageous women band together to seek justice for their beloved teacher and uncover the truth about her death. Don't F with cats. Hunting an internet killer is not your average murder mystery. This mind-blowing series follows a group of online detectives as they hunt down a twisted killer who posts videos of himself torturing and killing innocent cats. But when the killer takes things to the next level and films himself committing murder, the stakes become even higher.
So we start doing what we normally do. We start analyzing this murder video, and we're trying to look for information that we could say that, yes, this is Luca.
Not only is Don't F with Cats a nail-biting crime thriller, but it's also a fascinating exploration of the dark side of the internet and the power of online communities. As the amateur sleuths dive deeper into the case, they find themselves sucked into a web of deception and obsession while trying to prevent more innocent lives from being taken.
What police department are you gonna call? Because you don't know where this happened. You know, this person could live in, Siberia for all I know. We don't have jurisdiction, so it's just noise.
And the awards speak for themselves. Don't F with Cats took home the Best Documentary Series award at the 2020 Critics' Choice Real TV Awards. It's a testament to the film's compelling storytelling, which blends shocking footage with emotional interviews to create an unforgettable viewing experience. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 Netflix crime documentaries that are sure to leave you on the edge of your seat. Whether you're a true crime junkie or a casual viewer, these films will captivate you with their gripping storytelling, fascinating characters, and shocking twists and turns.